It's not that I don't want you here. Yeah. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. You get away, one trees beach view.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am your girl Chanel, the Living Dolly. If it is you're new, nice to meet you. Come on over, click that subscribe button and join the doll fam. I do all things beauty, fashion, travel and lifestyle. And if you are a returning subby, what's up babe? Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We're going to be doing something that I've kind of always wanted to do, as the title says, things that I wish I knew before it is I started my YouTube channel. And trust me, there's a lot that I wish I knew. So this is just, to give you a little insight on my thoughts, and just in case anyone is thinking about starting a YouTube channel this year, or know someone who's thinking about starting a YouTube channel, just to give you some thoughts of some things that I wish I knew that could possibly help. So stay tuned, keep on watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Okay, so the first thing that I wish I knew before I started my YouTube channel is how much work it was going to be. I think from the outside looking in, it's easy to look and say, oh, that's not that hard to do, whatever. It's a lot of work. Like, you have to remain consistent, you have to come up with original ideas that your audience is interested in. Like, it's a lot of work, and it's just not only YouTube that I'm using as a platform. So when you combine like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram all in one, the originality and the consistency, it's a lot of dedication. It's a lot. It is a lot. When I was coming up watching YouTube videos like from Jackie Aina, Alyssa Ashley, Aaliyah J, Aaliyah's Face, some of the OG girls, okay, my light died, but say what, I still like it. Yeah, some of the OG girls, I was like very much into makeup, still am, clearly, right? So I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, you just stand from the mirror or in front of your camera, in my case my phone, and just say, okay, today guys, we're going to be putting on this makeup, that makeup. But like, times have changed, and basically for the most part a lot of people can do like a basic face and maybe a nude or simple eye. So like the whole makeup game, makeup train that I was hoping to jump on, especially during the pandemic when I started my channel, didn't really last as much. So yeah, I had to kind of switch it up and everything like that. So I still try to throw in a little bit of makeup here and there, but I wish I knew like how much hard work. Would it have changed my mind or deterred me from continuing? No, it wouldn't, because I said I'm gonna do it in the pandemic, and I did. But it's a lot. It's really, really a lot. So the second thing I wish I knew before I started my YouTube channel is not to pay attention so much to the numbers, meaning the amount of views that you're getting, but to focus more on your growth as a YouTuber and content creator. That, I kid you not, used to bother me to a certain extent, because I never reached the level where it is I thought, you know what, I'm never gonna do this again. It's not like that, but it used to bother me when it is I'm pushing out so much content. Like, I used to literally during the pandemic, like, just be doing makeup right through, because I really wanted that to be my niche, my number one aspect of my channel, beauty, right? Now of course I'm into the fashion, travel, lifestyle, all that kind of thing, but I started off with beauty. So I was like pushing out a lot of looks and trying to make that my thing, and sometimes the views would be very dismal. It wasn't that people were not looking, because till this day I'm still getting views on my makeup looks, so I know they're looking. But I think I went into it expecting more, I don't know if it is anybody could relate to me, but sometimes when it is you start off with so much drive and motivation and passion, and you're doing something new, you kind of have very high expectations. And I think that was something that I should have known about. I should have I don't know, like somebody should have warned me. That's all I could say, you know, that it's not always going to be all the way up there, but you know, things have gotten better. So I mean, way better. So that is a really great thing. But yeah, I wish I knew that the views sometimes can really be sucky, but you can't focus on that. You actually have to focus on growth of your channel, growth as a person, to create, you know, content that is something that your audience wants to see, your target audience. The third thing I wish I knew before I started my YouTube channel is natural lighting is always the best to film content, to take pictures. Anything, natural lighting is always going to be it. All right, so I like to use, you know, my little artificial lighting or whatever, but now like I so much prefer, you know, to do it in natural lighting. Something about natural light just gives you that glow. It just makes your skin look good. You know, it's like a natural beautifying filter. I don't know how to describe it, but it just works, and you can just see a lot better. You know, the content is produced a whole lot better with natural lighting. Tell me if it is. You take pictures and you find, you know, the sun really does it, especially in like sunset hour, golden hour, everything like that. It just makes everything pop. I mean, look at this. I'm not using any of my lights. My light already died, like I told you all, so it is off, and you can actually see, you know, the look of my shadow, my skin, everything has a nice healthy plush glow. Natural light. All right, so definitely I should have known that when I started. I really used to film a lot away from natural lights, away from any window or any place of natural light. So I would just be using like my ring light and stuff like that, and it was good, you know, nothing is wrong with it, but like I just much prefer natural lighting. Definitely. The fourth thing that I wish I knew before starting my YouTube channel is copyright. Basically, if it is you're using music from another creator, whether it's someone who, you know, specifically creates music for YouTubers or for SoundCloud, whatever it is like that, you can't actually use the person's original music without getting their permission. So for a lot of my videos in the beginning, I have several copyright claims because I don't know, like somehow they are made aware that somebody else is using their music without getting their permission. So oh my gosh, I was very afraid, as a matter of fact, that maybe my channel would not be monetized or anything because of how much copyright claims I had. I was like, oh my gosh, like every video. And that's because I, in the beginning, really wanted to use this Doja Cat song, and I created it specifically for my intro, and every single time I'm just like, why do I keep getting this copyright? Like, if it is you are using original music from someone, you have to use like less than 10 seconds. And my intro was working at 25 seconds. Like, I really just wanted that vibe because I really love that song. So I was just like, wow, this really sucks. But yeah, what it is I do now is I screen record music and I extract the audio. The fifth thing I wish I knew before I started my channel is CapCut is the best video editor. Now let me tell you something. I was using iMovie because, as you all know, I use my phone, my iPhone 11, to film, edit, everything like that, right? And I was thinking to myself, okay, so I'll just use iMovie, because I did my research and a lot of people use iMovie, but iMovie is kind of boring. Yeah, it just it's a no, right? And sometimes iMovie would give trouble, and that would really annoy me, so that was very tricky. And shout out to Jacob from Jacob and Niche Vlogs, another local Trinidad YouTuber, and he messaged me and told me use CapCut, and I've been using CapCut heavily for everything since, I kid you not, I believe early 2022 or late 2021. When he told me that, I immediately downloaded that app. Free app, and it's taken over everything right now. Like, you can edit for your reels on Instagram, you could do it for your TikTok videos. As a matter of fact, TikTok and CapCut have some kind of affiliation now where they use a lot of their templates. Like, it's really the best thing out here. So CapCut is like, whew, heaven sent. Love it, love it, love it. The sixth thing I wish I knew before starting my channel is editing on the go makes the complete package a whole lot easier. So what I do now is, instead of waiting to film everything and then edit when it is totally complete, during the day, whenever I have a spare moment, I edit. So I'm always throwing any videos into my CapCut app, you know, in the correct chronological order where I could easily edit. So if it is I'm on the toilet, I'm going to be editing. If it is I am on my way to work, I'm going to be editing. Once I have a spare moment in work or lunchtime, whatever it is, I'm going to be editing. And that really does help the final product like go by so much faster. Instead of waiting, let's say I have a video to edit for tomorrow, please God, instead of waiting till I'm completely finished, in between each take I put the video into CapCut, and it helps me to just cut off whatever parts that I want to, add in the music, everything like that. It just makes it a whole lot easier. So that's a quick tip if it is, you know, you're into that kind of thing. The seventh thing I wish I knew before I started my channel is knowing what my audience likes. So like I was telling you all initially, I was really pushing out the beauty content, which is great. However, basically because everybody could, you know, for the most part do a face, a basic simple face, and maybe like a neutral eye or something like that, a lot of people were not really that much interested in so much of that heavy beauty content. So what I realized over the years is that vlogs is really where it's at. Like if it is I do a weekend vlog, a travel vlog, shopping vlog, anything like that, it just works a whole lot better than sit down content, unless it's like a Pennywise haul. Yeah, like, but for the most part, most people really prefer vlogs. So am I, because we're fast, you know, we like to see what's going on behind the scenes. We like to see what our favorite people are doing. So vlogs are the way to go. Like honestly, that is it for me. Vlogs always win. The eighth thing I wish I knew is how important thumbnails, which is the cover photo of your video, and your banner, which is kind of like a background of your channel, is. Like I had no idea. So like I believe for more than a year and a half, almost 2 years, I had no banner, none. I had no idea that it was even there, right? And then thumbnails, literally I had to learn over time different apps to use to get thumbnails. It was crazy. Literally what YouTube does is when you upload your video, somewhere in between your video they'll just do like a screenshot and put that as the cover of your video, and that is not that's not always a good thing, because it might get you in at a weird angle. Like your face could be like or like something looking dumb, and I'm just like, woo, that is terrible. So you always have to make sure that you have a cover photo kind of giving a background overview of what your video is going to be like. So your girl learned that a long while after, but I make sure I fix that though. I don't ever allow my videos to not have a well curated thumbnail. The ninth thing I learned is having your email address in your description box of your video, which is the little box below your video, is essential, because, and that's a business email of course. So I didn't realize until I was looking at another one of my favorite creators, and she said something like email for collaborations and everything like that, and I was just like, what? And I feel like I kind of missed out, but at the same time nothing passes you by, you know, what's for you is for you. So it's like, since then, seeing that, I always put my email address in my description box. And that is one of the ways that brands reach out to me, especially Amazon companies. And the 10th thing I wish I knew, and probably the most important thing I wish I knew before I started my YouTube channel, is how much of thick skin that you need to have to be able to be successful and to remain sane when you are putting your life out there for other people to judge. I think sometimes, as I always say, from the outside looking in, things always look a whole lot easier. You know, you ever hear that saying, is a lot easier said than done? Yes, this is definitely one of those cases. I had to learn over time that you cannot take everything personal. You have to understand that people's perception of you comes from their outlook on themselves or of themselves. A lot of people are dealing with a lot of different things, and sometimes they tend to lash out, you know, or tend to be negative, or, you know, looking for attention. Like there's different ways that people could act, because of course, you know, it's people, right? The world is made up of all kinds. But yeah, it was a lot for me to learn, and I'm still learning, I kid you not. But yeah, definitely thick skin to be successful in any industry, especially in the YouTube world. You definitely have to have thick skin if you want to be successful, because it's life, and not everybody is going to like you, not everybody is going to agree with you, not everybody is going to want to see you succeed and thrive. It is very weird. However, who cares? Like, that's the best I'm gonna say. That I'm gonna do me, the end. So yeah, thick skin, negativity comes along, and you just have to keep pushing through. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If it is you did, do not forget to hit the button right there, that like button, and let me know, what do you think? Let me know your opinion. That's all I want to know. Like I told y'all before, I really wanted to do this video, you know, just to let you all know a little bit more of me. I really want to be able to connect more with my audience in 2023 and beyond, just because I feel like I owe y'all. Some of y'all have been writing with me since 2020, March 2020, when I first started off my channel, so I'm deeply grateful. So yeah, this year is going to be a whole lot more behind the scenes, you know, chatting a little bit more, you know, me expressing my feelings, and I hope you all are receptive, and I hope you all enjoy. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys. Could kind of include a piece of it. Yeah, that's fine. So let me just push this chair back a bit, fix this a little. So this is actually a dress below here, right? So to create this outfit, these are my high-waisted pink trousers and my white boots, of course. So I had to do something on the stage today on church. Now I had to go up and say our church's vision and mission statement, and of course she's a mama's girl, didn't want to do it by herself, so I went up with her, which was cool. I did not mind. So I know I needed something, you know, appropriate for the stage, because this is just not normal church. So I decided to take my long sleeve white shirt dress. I have this from Shein. This is also from Shein. It's actually a sweater vest, and I threw the shirt a little bit into the pants. I kind of, you know, blouse it a little bit so it won't be too noticeable or make me look super chunky, but you know, you really can't tell that it is a dress. Slapped on my trousers.